I turned the air off, your TV on,
No,
the door, the
downstairs.
alarm. What you want, the alarm on or something?
If nobody else is, anybody, don't move.
Yeah, I'll put the alarm on when Julian come back in the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay? But I gave you medicine and you got to stop coming up and down the steps so your leg can be all right. As we cruising through the 27th season, cruising through my sixth fold, jocking the bitches, clocking the hoes, went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads outside, straight
Skill
shooting.
buffs.
All right, man. As we get through this 2027 season, we are in week 5, and we are going up against 4-0 undefeated Iowa State. We're gonna go talk about their roster and what's going on with that football team and that program in a second. But before we do that, we want to take a look at the college landscape in our 2027 season. 3 years in, Colorado Buffaloes have won a national title in 2025 and a national title in 2026. As we are working our way back into a Big 12 championship and playoff spot to be able to defend our national title, back-to-back national titles at that. This is the JuJu Lewis season. We call him JuJu Lewis, aka FaceTime. Struggled in his last game. He had 4 turnovers, 5 turnovers, 4 INTs, and one fumble. Coach Prime said we wasn't pulling him at all. He was going to fight it out, and he did. He ended up having a really good second half. But we got to get him to focus on playing football and leading his football team. He feels as though he had big shoes to fill, following Shador and Caden Salter, and we know he is who he is. So Coach Prime told him in a press conference, we need you to get back in the dummy mode, right? FaceTime. Your nickname FaceTime for a reason, man. Let's get to it. Just get comfortable and allow your roster to play for you, man. You got nothing but weapons all over the offense. A great offensive line. A lot of the stuff we got going on, we got to gel together, right? We do got some different pieces, but for the most part, the entire offense has been together for a while, right? We started two true freshmen last year, and Janiyah Carr, the Florida verbally committed 2026 IMG Academy interior offensive lineman who started center for us. We flipped him from Florida And then we also Xavier Payne, the Colorado commit, 2026, went from a 3-star to a 5-star all over his senior year and was the #1 tackle in the country coming out in that 2026 class. And he's our starting right tackle. However, Jordan Seaton went to the NFL, first round pick. He was a top 5 pick in last year's draft. We lost him. We do bring Lumo back, the best guard in the country. Um, and in that right guard, we are playing Andrew Sprague, who transferred in. Bacardi Smith and Chauncey Gooden is actually fighting for that job. So we do have a tackle playing guard right now, and we do have a battle at that position where it can change weekly. But right now, for the first couple of games, that's our offensive line, and it's been healthy. They're really good at run blocking. We're doing a good job running the football, passing. They're doing a solid job. Coach Prime would like for them to do a better job. Byron Leftwich is the offensive coordinator, and the assistant offensive coordinator is Marshall Falk. So the run game is kicking in, and all Marshall guys are doing their damn thing. But we did lose Michael Welch to the transfer portal. It's kind of how we lost Nakai Greenhill. Remember where he played really well at linebacker for us, but he played so well, the big schools came calling and gave him a bigger bag. And Coach Prime gave Michael Welch his blessings because he was a loyal kid since 2024 class, right? Like he came in, put his head down, did nothing but work. The work paid off. He had 2 back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He was one of the best backs in the Big 12. And he's one of the major reasons why Colorado won the national title. Now, we think he could have been a first-round type talent coming out of this year's draft if he stayed with us. But, you know, running backs have short careers in the NFL, and we understand that. So for him to go get that bag now while pursuing his chance to go to the NFL, we just hope he have a great season where he landed at. But now, before we get into Iowa State and that game preview and what DMVNR and the pregame show talked about before this matchup, let's look at the country and just see where the carousels happen, right? Where the QBs went that were in 2025 when we started the disc, where these quarterbacks ended up landing at. So look, Marcel Reed, the Texas A&M quarterback, left Texas A&M and is now at Oklahoma. I don't think that was his first stop though, or it was. Texas A&M in 2025, and he's been on Oklahoma's roster since. Right now, he having a solid season, 180 QBR, 1262, 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 sacks, 73 completion percentage. He averaged 420 yards a game in his senior season. We're going to continue to follow the carousel. Taven St. Clair had Washington playing really well last year. They didn't make the playoffs, though. But he had a great season. He couldn't sit behind Julian Sand, man. He's a 5-star. Let's see if he's still ranked as. They got him as a 4-star now. He dropped his ranking. But let's see what he did last year for Washington. 3,651 yards, 230 touchdowns and 10 INTs. He's at 64 completion percentage right now. 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And he's at 62%. Kenny Minchie been there. Austin Simmons been there. Matt Chadwick been there. Ethan Grunkemeyer been there. Jaron Cowie, Sagapuru Taylor been there. Cade Fox. I don't think he transferred in. I think he's been there. And we'll see what year he is. Junior. Did Cade come from somewhere? Nope. USC. Cliff Honeywell, Texas A&M. TCU. Benzina finally getting the start. Adam Matthews, senior. Did he transfer in, and why he at Ole Miss? Yep, San Jose State. They went down to the group of 5 and got their quarterback. 88 overall, backfield creator, 85 speed, 90 excel. They said that he reminded them of Jackson Dart from Tallahassee, Florida, in his red shirt senior year. Malachi Nelson won that job at Texas, and he's been the quarterback since Archman hit the NFL. which got Damon Williams to leave and go to Nebraska right now. So we got Tanner Applewhite, C.J. Carr holding it down, Julian Lewis. I think Davis transferred. I think he was at another group of five. He wanted to go somewhere where they throw the pill. Oh no, even a Hawaii guy went at number 20, I guess so. Michael Van Buren Jr. finally got to play. I wonder where the other quarterback for Penn State, he probably transferred out of there, especially with Van Buren Jr. taking a starting job there. Ben Centum, Oklahoma. Elijah Thomas. There you go, Damon Williams Jr. out of Nebraska. We want to find out where is he. Did he go to the league? Rayola. He must have went to the league. Duncan Grant. How about our boy Ryan Staub? Still sitting around. Bryce Underwood went to Pittsburgh. Matt Zoller stayed. Austin Mack stayed. Keelan Russell transferred to LSU from Alabama. Penn State quarterback room retarded. Elijah Haven, he about to start snapping soon. He want playing time. Colton Joseph. Gio Lopez stayed at North Carolina. Look at Deuce Knight at South Carolina. Luke Krummerhoek. Jake Merklinger. Malik Washington stayed at Maryland. Dylan Lonergang, I think he transferred from somewhere. Nah, Boston College stayed there. Cameron Brown, Aaron Nolan at Auburn. So Aaron Nolan went from Ohio State to South Carolina to Auburn. Still ain't a starter. At this point, stop transferring. You ain't the starter guy. Ashton Daniels still in college football. He at Alabama. C.J. Bailey stayed at North Carolina State. Pierce Clarkson, the dog. And then Michael Hawkins Jr. over here. Cool. Let's go to the running back room and see where guys went. Jared Gibson transferred from Texas to Florida State. Jay Haynes. I think he was an Auburn guy. Let's find out. All right, he left Clemson to South Carolina and on Auburn. Guys transferring the fuck around, boy. Michael Welch went to Auburn too. Who's the starter over there? Welch, did you leave a situation to be in a situation? Hold up. I mean, he balled out in Colorado, 1670, 19 touchdowns. Last year he went for 1685 and 20 touchdowns. Right now he only got 9 carries, 35 yards. Come on, Welch. They doing you dirty, bro. And sometimes that bag ain't as big as it should be, right? They're going to have to look at Colorado film just to see what type of player you are. Because who's getting all the carries right now? 61 carries, 270. Jay Haynes is the guy over there, Mike. Come on, Mr. Welch. Richard Young left Alabama. Sam Willis stayed with Fran Brown. A.K. Deere, he left Alabama and went to play for Belichick. Sire Gaines. Jordan Lau. Where'd he go? From Miami to Washington. He had a really good season last year at Washington, and he's starting off solid as well. Harlem Berry is in the Big 12. Look, man, the Big 12 getting a lot of players, man. All these Big 10 and ACC, Big 10, and SEC players is all shooting over there to the Big 12, and you know why. I like motherfucking Oklahoma State back, so they got dual threat, speedster at quarterback. I transferred from Oklahoma. He went to Oklahoma State at Harlem Berry right here, bro. 99 speed, 99 excel. Michael Allen, Wilcox. Trayon Webb, Daniel Hill, Khalid Hicks, Pringle, Xavier Robinson, Nolan Ray. Isaiah Augusta is at Michigan. Check out the receiver room for a second. Makai Hudson kept still. Ja'Cory Moore, Kelly Lockett, Vernell Brown, Tyler Williams. Look at Ja'Cory Barney. He left left Nebraska and went to Alabama. Braden Staley stayed still. Nathan Leacock stayed still. Markham Simmons stayed still. Quincy Porter left Ohio State and went to Florida. Joshua Trader still at Miami. Isaiah Hunter still at Oregon. He left where he was at. Courtney Crutchfield. Malachi Coleman is at Colorado. Nick Marsh stayed at Michigan State. Cam Williams stayed at Notre Dame. LaJuan McCoy, he left and went to Alabama. And Jalen Cooper. Braden James. Jalen Miller. Adrian Norton. Peach. Guys just moving around. Look at Jalen Brown. He left with Perry Thompson. He's still there. Jalen Hill at Oklahoma. Sean Brown. Keon Graves is at Cal. Kyle Baker stayed at TCU. Micah Mays Jr. That guys just moving around, man. All right, let's look at the depth chart of Iowa State. All right, quarterback, Jack Losh. The running back room, they loaded in that running back room, though. Cam Wallace, the starter. You're looking at Everett Lincoln, solid backer. They got really good speed in this backfield, and Jameer Mechie. They also got Kason Stokes, who transferred in, and Tank Hawkins left Florida and came there as well. They got two guys from Florida on this roster. We go right to their cornerback room and look at Kamani McLean holding it down. So we got a familiar face we're going to have to deal with, Kamani. What them ugly ass throwbacks. All right, big time players make big time plays in big time moments, and it's FaceTime time right now, man. JuJu Lewis got to come off that game, right? A win is a win, but like coming off of a game like that, he's been in the lab working his ass off. Let's just see how this goes. Looks like the weather bad today. And don't sleep on this Iowa crowd, man. It's a jam-packed stadium. You know they sold out anytime Colorado in the building. Sell out.
Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Iowa State Cyclone. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking forward to it all week.
All right, man. Big noon kickoff, man. You know the guys is in the building, right? Dustin's in the building. And Colorado's former player.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance. An air show for this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this.
The All-America at middle linebacker.
Watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think
they got a solid run back.
And you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
We like our linebackers, our young boys. Good tackle. You know what that was. Punt that shit out. Preston, Ash, and P Money.
And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
When Colorado offense is at their best, is when we're not looking to get certain people the ball. We just play offense, let our offense do what it do. Our offensive line is strong as fuck.
And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. The Buffaloes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Lewis to throw. Got his man down.
Malachi.
There he goes. They'll get it
Let's
to
go,
the 48.
JuJu.
No need to measure it to 1st down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert early.
It can get
In
pretty
general,
wild in the Big
it's
12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really...
Oh, he's getting ahead of
JuJu.
steam. And finally, out of bounds after an
I think that boy can't run, huh?
ball carrier.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to.
I love what
have
Brian
that guy.
Leftwich been doing all year. We got the dual threat quarterbacks on our roster, but Julian is that too.
Makes the big play down the field.
And no defense is expecting us to have design quarterback runs like it ain't in our offense. Like we can't do it with him.
And that
That's a great play
big
call.
gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Get in there.
He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the
This is
receiver.
what I'm talking about.
They'll
You
knock
gotta
him
give you
down
the
for
ball
a
right
loss of a
there,
couple. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. They're going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on
And I just got
third down.
finished screaming that, though. We didn't want to do that.
Defense
Right?
has a
We didn't want to
chance
put ourselves in a
make a big
situation where
stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Might be changing the route. Lewis wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown,
JuJu.
Buffaloes. Fit it in the
Who you
window
salute?
for the score.
Hey, man, Quentin coming into his own right now.
Receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots.
He's coming into his own right now, bro. Good shot. Good throw.
Big tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him.
He's
Just when the
freshman
ball
TJ
is
Bain.
near him, he's going to make the play.
Coach
just
Klein
like
said
he
he,
did right
he
there
got the
for
same
60.
feeling about this kicker as he had at Mata.
makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. There he goes.
Oh my God.
And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
You start to get that offense going and start having success. You've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, you take care
Come on, man.
They make the tackle at the
You know, Brent's gonna knock your block off. Stop playing with him.
yards and picked up a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they
Gotta make that play.
threatening on first down.
Preston,
The
you gotta make that
Cyclones
play,
come to the
Preston.
line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down.
Come here. Who that is? You already
Defense
know.
makes a play, and they get the quarterback
The Jim
down
Thorpe
at the
Award
26.
winner.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be
Shit.
tough.
Good fucking play call.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.
That was nasty. That was a great play call to beat that fucking
Jesse,
like
hit
that.
a guy in stride
Could have dropped
so
him
he
out
can
be
get
good,
run after the catch.
run around
Get
without
the end
safety
zone.
like
That was a
that. As soon
nice
as he
job
left,
by
they
the
replaced it.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times...
Come on, you're a senior, baby. You can't make those mistakes. Come on, Ty. You can't make those mistakes, buddy. Corey, Mr. Siler.
Looking for an alley from inside his
Corey.
own 10. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely.
Yeah, electric period.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. The throw to the outside is complete. What a cut. Now
Hey, you see that move, Cam?
plenty of
Killer
room on
Cam?
that play, and they find their way to the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10.
Bro, you can't throw that
Man,
basket
as
like
he took
Jesus
a
Christ.
shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on third down, getting back a bunch of yards. Now they're in a position to go for it here on fourth.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first and a half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Has to get there to move the sticks. from the 11. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
The general,
Precision
KJ
blocking
Everett.
up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12.
That's a set Utah.
Texas
Is it?
Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is
How that's the game of the week when you got
today.
200 feet of football teams playing right now?
Black half struggled
Okay.
to really pull away.
Unbelievable.
They're up by a field goal over Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete.
You know who it is.
All over him, knocked the ball
Hot
to the ground.
Rod, Mr.
4th
Rod.
down coming up. And
Holton.
here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh. Oh my God.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this
Gotta
one
get a
will be
block,
stopped
man.
for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lewis to throw. It's complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tackle.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Trying play action. Buys a little extra time. Stands in and takes the hit. And he makes the catch inside the 15. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire.
can. I think I can. Step back, step back.
Offense continues to have
Now
some
walk that
success.
out.
I'll tell
Hey,
you what, when it
now
gets
walk that
down
out.
to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Iowa State sending the offense back out.
Charles right here. He up here. He's laying around somewhere. Yes, ma'am.
They start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or knows better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Cyclones are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand
down,
and the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch near the 50.
Uh-oh.
Can they catch
Uh-oh.
it?
We knew the freshman was that guy. Oh, my God.
It's a touchdown.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at
Robin
and
Hood.
talk about and pump up. And this guy got
They call him
and you
emergency
see
room, Robin Hood.
dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Yeah, when you get a guy that run a 10-3 and 100, that's what you want him doing, back deep, walking
He'll
shit.
try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
He's going to roll and do what he good.
So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Here's a hit. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's into the open down the middle. All out of space. Touchdown.
That's that Florida kid, I think.
He got
That's
a step and just busted the field.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when back to
From Austin.
run it,
Just
create
like
more
shit like
space,
that.
or
Right.
take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
That's shit
And he
crazy.
makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
It's almost like you can't use it because if you don't.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. We know what formation
you
we
get
need to get
penetration
to,
by
bro.
that
That
defense
shit
right
fucking
away,
good.
and there's no way to
Aggravating.
cut at all for that back.
Pull back,
He
bro.
gets destroyed right away.
You got better
No
miss
way
that
that
play,
play was
bro.
going to be successful. Way too much
You straight miss
penetration.
your block. You make your block. We running.
Lewis wants to pass. Got the quick pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. It'll be 3rd and long.
I don't think they're gonna let you hear that.
From the gun, wants to pass.
He heard it.
He's got his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first
Yeah, you
down.
forget that boy running back. We playing running back for it, but you forget who that guy.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
He turns that loose down the right side.
Haha. That boy is down.
Inside the 30-yard line.
1st down.
It feels like
First
everything
down.
this play
Just took him a
caller
little
has
bit to get
called
his shit
has
together
worked
as
so
a
far in
receiver,
this
man.
first half of the
No, he played
offense. They
quarterback,
generated
high
a really
school.
nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Lewis to throw. Keeps the play going. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He might want another play. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Let him out and make him do some dumb shit.
These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Illinois. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick release by the QB. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace.
Where you going?
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
You can't turn the corner for the gun line, boss.
Would do wonders for their confidence. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. And they'll stop him about 5
get it
yards
to
short of
back.
the 1st. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Lewis wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Buffaloes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Cyclones. What a play. Not only
Oh,
the
God,
interception,
that's
but
me.
great return for
I
the
would make the
score.
FaceTime look bad, man. That's my fault.
Just one
We're having a great game, and then I go do that.
The fortune's turn. You're in the position that you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. Bringing the heat. Grab near the marker. It's Gibson. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure.
Get the fuck out of here. They don't let me put my hands up for that.
Got room on the return. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Got it in the middle with Hawkins. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Malone. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Got out to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Cyclones will boot away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to pass. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's loose. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go over the field.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They're going to test the right side with this one. On the move at the 30. It's a running room. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll run it on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. They'll try to power it in. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Makes the grab. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Out of the gun, the inside give.
They get a question.
Lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
They'll start this drive from the 42. The give to the back. It's a seam wide open. Turning on the Jets. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing that football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Lewis to throw. Right on target this time. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out.
Touchdown, Bucks! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
That boy standing in the paint, taking hits and everything. I ain't gonna lie, they getting to us. Or as good as this O-line is, they getting to us. But he's standing in the paint. He's standing in the paint. JuJu, FaceTime.
Takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Going to swing it on second down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down.
The Petro Mafia.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Lewis wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. The Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive.
That's a third drop. Come on. You know what?
You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he's allowed to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around.
Really
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Cyclones just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got
confused
for
a pick at some
first down.
point.
He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't see.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, it didn't take long for the
Man,
defense
these
to
two
get home
big
on
guys,
that
D
play. You see
tackles
them
we
playing
got, they
man coverage in
dominating
the
the big.
back
They
end,
starting to get
slowed
there.
down
They,
the routes from the
I don't
receivers
know how
and the
much
rest of
longer.
the
Oh my
offense.
God.
That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second
Come on,
longer, and they
boy.
were able to get the sack.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Gonna take a shot. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is
crazy.
to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And into the end zone.
Fuck off.
And he runs it in for the
Let me
score.
get a few minutes.
Touchdown, Colorado.
Please.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off
It's
their
been a
fourth straight
ever
win.
shit.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a pass.
They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the
There's a little
9.
Joseph.
And it's simply been that kind
Joe
of day for
Texas.
this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a
Joey and
touchdown.
Dami.
The defense knows you're throwing it.
Dami
and they're
Brasco and
getting their ears
JuJu.
back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Cyclones will punt this one away. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you, this offense doesn't have to
Football.
change a thing. They've done
John
what they've
Giselle
done
boys
in
the
the
ball,
first
but
half and starting off the second
Oh,
half in
yeah,
the same
right.
fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Now the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there, and knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
He missed 3
And
shit.
Buffaloes will
The last
bring
2 is
the team
bad.
onto the field.
Fucking
This will be the
Farrakhan
second
dropped
time
that
they've had to
shit.
kick it away.
Come on, man.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. play of the drive wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back.
You know what Donnie Brasco can do, boy.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Finding an escape route. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Cyclones are marching down the field. They'll run it from the gun.
That's playing with Donnie Brasco, boy.
This running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there because the QB got it to his guy early. He was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yap.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets away from 1. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They want that clock to run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped
That's right in.
as soon as he got it.
Good.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays from this defense in this game so far, so can they build
I
on
mean,
that?
you can't make this shit
In the
up.
second half to get back in this game.
The Buffaloes will
It's
try
almost
to
like they
bring it
checked
back
in, man. The rain got y'all that little dizzy already. Go the fuck home or something. I know we whooping their ass, but come on.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, looking for a man. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Iowa State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
A nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight. Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Lewis to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it.
Oh, yeah, that's
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I know.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly. Got room at the 35. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught over the middle. It's Stokes. And he was off to the races.
I had that pick too. What a play.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Wallace. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Cyclones need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Cyclones started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
Get the
Reese
brakes
Davis.
off
And this
them,
has
but
been
man, we
another
still got a lot of work to
presentation
do.
of EA Sports
That's
College
a lot of
Football.
shit. It's you, big homie. Damn, we gonna get no coaching points, coach? You said nope. Sam, you said nope.